How About That Cigar is proud to bring you coverage of the 2023 PCA Trade Show, all brought to you by Don Doroteo Cigars.
How About That Cigar? We are back again at PCA 2023, day number 3, and now we have Mr. Eric Newman from JC Newman Cigar Company.
Hello, Mr. Matt. How are you? Welcome.
It's a fantastic day. We know everybody's a little tired because it's day 3, but we're still very excited to be with you here at the JC Newman booth. So thank you so much for taking some time.
Thanks for stopping by again this year.
Absolutely. So you guys are very busy. There's a lot of stuff going on, especially right in Tampa. You know, like you said a second ago, people are actually making cigars in Tampa. We love it.
My son Drew, 4th generation, has turned ourselves into a tourist attraction. We have over 10,000 paid tours last year. We have weddings every Saturday night. We have visitors through our factory. On the side, we still make 60,000 cigars a day on antique cigar machines. Then he wanted to have an idea about making handmade cigars in Tampa, which I try to talk him out of because it's a terrible idea. Labor is 8 times what it is in Tampa. It is in Nestle in our pencil factory down there. We make our brick house in Quorum. He said, I want to do it, Dad. We started a few years ago with the American, and this year we have Angel Puesto, which is a new Cuesta race cigar. The challenge we have in making cigars in Tampa, a real cigar factory, real handmade cigar factory, like we make 90,000 handmade cigars a day in Esteli, the brick house in Quorum. The problem is most cigar makers are paid on a piecework basis. The more cigars you make, the more money you make. We average about 320, 340 cigars per day per team. But in Tampa, we have one cigar, each cigar maker makes 60 cigars total. They do both halves. They are their own team. This year, we're making a new cigar here called Leroy Newman, 500 boxes. For you young timers, Leroy Newman was a famous artist. He painted sports, celebrities, arenas. This is a picture of a famous bar scene Leroy painted. And we were contacted by the Leroy Newman Foundation. They want to keep his name alive. All the profits go to charity. So we're making these cigars, 60 cigars a day. And we started making them about 6 months ago. So they're still aging. There's a box of 20. And the cigars have a Cameroon binder, Ecuador shade wrapper, Nicaraguan filler, and all the profits. That was a great cigar, where the profits go to arts education. First, it's going to be a Leroy Newman Foundation. We said we like your support.
Jose Blanco's coming in to say hi.
Hello, Jose. ¿Cómo está? Jose can do this interview better than I can. Anyway.
He runs off now.
So we got all the profits go to art education, Hillsborough County, which is Tampa. So excited. We had 500 boxes, and they sold out the middle of the second day. So that was kind of new. This actually, Leroy Newman's, this is not fake. That's his easel and his brushes from his foundation.
Oh, very nice.
They lent this to us to help promote Leroy Newman.
Beautiful. Now we'll come over here.
Another new event. We're contacted by the NBA. Did something special. The NBA contacted us. There was an arena there where the 2001 All-Star game was played in Los Angeles. They gave us 16 square feet of the floor. The actual floor. And so we worked a deal where we're making humidors. Well, we only make 40 humidors. We have somebody in Wisconsin making humidors for us. And here's the humidor it is. It comes with 30 American cigars.
Beautiful.
That's the actual floor. Most humidors are kind of even. That has slats on it. It's uneven. The blue is the 3-point circle. You see on the humidor. So this one is, we've already sold out of that the first day.
Beautiful.
Moving on, what's over here? Here's Angel Cuesta. Cuesta Rey is the oldest continuous selling cigar. Started by Angel Cuesta in 1884 to celebrate where we are today. It's still going on. Drew said, let's make an Angel Cuesta cigar in our factory. 60 cigars a day made. It's made with FSG binder, Ecuador wrapper, Nicaragua filler. This is Angel Cuesta. Actually, his name is Angel. He thinks it's his cigar, but he makes 60 cigars a day with a pigtail, and it's it really doesn't make sense to do it, but we do it.
And it really is great to see some of this history revived and kept alive by you guys.
It is.
Yeah.
Another thing we have new is Blizzard makes a cigar case for us. We have 350 cases made from American bison from Ted Turner's farm.
Okay.
For his ranch in Montana. Comes with 3 American cigars, and each cigar case is numbered.
Okay.
And that was very popular this show.
Beautiful.
Crazy stuff. My son Drew, when he was a little kid, he loved Legos.
Yes.
What kid doesn't like Legos?
I know.
Legos. This is our cigar factory. We want everybody to come visit in Tampa. You can't visit in Tampa. This is actual Lego set, 201 pieces. We got this about 4 days ago for the show.
Nice.
And it took our marketing team 50 minutes to assemble it, 5-0. That's the world's record.
Okay.
50 minutes for our Lego set. So it comes with a set here and just regular Legos. And we aren't selling them. We're probably going to give them away to some of our retailers.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty expensive, but it's a goodwill gesture, and it's pretty cool. So what do we have new here? Well, if you've been to our factory, we give hand rolling classes.
Yeah.
We do the easy part. We make the bunch. We don't make, our cigar rollers make the bunch.
Yeah.
Then we give, it used to be the last Friday of the month.
Okay.
We gave hand rolling classes, became so popular. Then we did it, now we do it every Friday.
Yeah.
And then Drew told me, Dad, we now make it Thursday and Friday. Anyway, this is our guide to making cigars by hand. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Then the person makes the cigars, gets to keep their cigars. We put their name on them. That's the box that they get. It's a hand rolling class. We
Beautiful.
give 2 days a week now. Now we have a tobacco tasting class.
Okay.
We have 24 different kinds of tobacco.
Yeah.
8 wrapper, 8 binder, 8 filler. Each one is rolled into a tube so customers can smoke it and see which they like and make cigars out of that. Kind of quirky. But we are looking to get more and more people come visit us in Tampa. Tampa's a cigar city.
Yes.
One time we had 150 cigar factories. We're the last one we're remaining. And it's Drew's idea, let's make ourselves a tourist attraction. You don't need to come visit us in Esteli, Nicaragua. Here it's a pain in the butt to get to.
Yeah.
But here you don't need a passport, come visit us in Tampa. What else are we doing in Tampa? We're building a cigar workers park.
I've heard about
right
this.
Across that.
Yeah.
And we got a fountain, a pavilion, bat houses. Why do we have a bat house? Bat houses. Because Drew bought a boarding house across the street the other direction. A lot of cigar factories had boarding houses a century ago. So 1910, when our factory was built, El Reloj factory, they also built a boarding house. It's a boarding house that's been everything from a brothel to a bar to Prohibition. There were shootouts. The mafia would hang out there.
Okay.
And the whole thing. Now we're gutting it. We're getting the asbestos out, and we're going to turn that into a bread and breakfast.
Nice.
There's 20 hotel rooms on the second floor, but they're like shoe boxes with a bathroom, state of the art, back in 1910.
Yeah.
And now the bathroom on the end of the hall, so now we're going to retrofitting that. So we finish this with that. We'll have the bread and breakfast. We're going to have the park. Wants to grow tobacco. We'll put tobacco barns on our property. Well, we have roosters and chicken. You ever been to Ybor City?
Yeah.
The 140 years ago when Cigar Industry came from Key West to Tampa, they brought roosters with them, chickens. So you'll be driving to Ybor City and you'll see chickens go right in front of you and you have to stop. Nobody owns them. And once in a while they get by cars, so we have chicken rescue on our property too.
Okay.
The whole thing is crazy. Doesn't make economic sense. Drew's going to run out of money before he runs out of ideas. I said, these are crazy ideas, Drew. You're going to lose money on it. I said, Dad, but I want to do it. So I said, oh, what? You wait till your mother and I die and get your inheritance so you can do it now. So, Dad, stay healthy, but let's do it now. So this is some of the wackiest ideas. They're so crazy. I mean, making handmade cigars in Tampa doesn't make sense. But so wacky, it's actually the idea are working.
Yeah.
Every generation has their own vision.
Right.
My brother Bobby and I had a vision. We joined our company, made suggestions to our father. Dad pretty much listened to us. My father joined the company in 1934. He made suggestions to my grandfather.
Right.
My grandfather never listened to my father. But so we're kind of listening to our son Drew's, different generation.
Yeah.
So we talked a little bit about this last year. That's where we are this year.
Fantastic.
We invite you and all your viewers come down to visit us in Tampa. It's like walking back in time.
Yes.
Make 60,000 cigars a day. My grandfather bought some of the first cigar machines ever. It was a labor-saving device.
Yeah.
These are the actual cigar machines. They make like 11 cigars a minute.
Yeah.
I was telling a reporter from the Tampa Bay Times last month about our old cigar machines, and she said, "Oh, you're using replica machines." These aren't replica machines. These are actual machines from 1930. There's nothing made in this country, creating cigars, nothing made in this country is made on a machine because that's still being used today, 100 years later, because there's been technology, modernization, computers. Those are the actual machines that we bought in the 1930s. And they're still working. And it's pretty cool. The same way, and making cigars on our third floor by hand.
Yeah.
The same way my grandfather made them in the 1890s. Again, there's nothing made today in this country, except maybe in a museum that's made the same way they were in the 1800s. But these cigars, the American, Angel Cuesta, Leroy Newman, all made by hand.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to make cigars in Nicaragua, our brick house. And here's a chart behind you. My grandfather was born in a little village in Hungary.
Yeah.
Came to the United States, searched the American dream. One of his first brands was Brick House.
Right.
It was brand died out in the 30s. We brought it back about 15 years ago. But to show you how old a brand it is, it used to sell 2 for a nickel. Those were called the good old days.
Yeah.
But not like that anymore. So there's just a lot to see in our factory, and we got the museum. We found a secret staircase where we hide
I
out.
saw that in the film. That was so interesting. I mean, that film that you were a part of with the hand roll, so incredible for those guys to come to the factory and get the really in-depth story about the history that you guys have all been a part of, and to see your son kind of maybe take some crazy risks and be making cigars in Tampa again today in 2023. It's kind of incredible. It's really amazing, and for us as cigar consumers to know that there are still cigars being rolled in the United States of America. For those of us who really love and enjoy the history, it's kind of gratifying for us to know that that's happening today.
You're talking about history. We got up to over 10,000 visitors who pay $15 to take an hour-and-a-half tour through our factory. Our employees can't believe people actually want to pay money to see what they do every day.
Yeah.
But it is history. Half the people come through our factory aren't cigar smokers.
Right.
They just want to walk back in time and see what history was all about, what made Tampa great 100 years ago or longer. And it was Drew's idea for 125th anniversary a couple years ago. In order, instead of people giving us a birthday gift for 125, we want to give a gift to the city to showcase what made Tampa great. Cigars are to Tampa, what Mickey Mouse is to Orlando, what automobiles are to Detroit, what wine is to Napa Valley. It makes Tampa unique, special, and again, we're the only factory left of the 150 factories in Tampa. In fact, my grandfather started in 1895 with his first 500 cigars for the family grocer. There were 42,000 licensed cigar manufacturers in the United States. You have to have a license to make cigars. Why? To pay federal excise taxes. That hasn't changed. We still pay federal excise taxes. But of those 42,000 cigar manufacturers around in 1895, my grandfather started, we're the only one left.
Yeah.
This is owned and operated by the founding family. We love to tell our story. We thank you for helping tell our story to your viewers. And we invite everybody come down to Tampa. You can register for it. The coming through the museum and seeing our hand rollers is free. If you want an hour and 15-minute tour of the factory, go to www.jcnewman.com, sign up for one of our tours. We have 4 tours a day, and it is really, really cool. Last year I went to the Jack Daniels tour in Lynchburg, Tennessee. It was really great.
Right.
And it was that was kind of special. And it's where it all began. And seeing the way we do things in Tampa hasn't changed much since the 1890s, so we're happy to share it.
Yeah, and we love learning about that history and what makes the cigars that we enjoy special and the legacy that's behind them. And we appreciate you sharing some of that with us today. Thank you so much,
Well,
Eric.
come back and see us in Tampa.
Absolutely.
Matt, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you.